Anybody who knows me knows I always have to be doing something. One day I was watching TV and there was the IFL, International Fight League, which was mixed martial arts. And that's how I actually got started. And I always talk to Andy about it. Put the camera on Andy real quick because he's acting like he don't hear me. He always talks about, hey, he's an MMA guy. And I always take that personal because I was an MMA guy. That's how I got into boxing. So I went to a gym because I worked with homeless youth before. And one of the kids came out here from Philly. A snake brought him out here and kind of kicked him to the curb when he found out he was no good. So I befriended him, took him in, and he was like, hey, can you come to this boxing gym with me and help me out? So I go to Ring of Fire. And while I'm there, I saw Charlie Sheehy and Andre Conway. And they were brawling. And I was like thinking to myself, if I could fight like that, they were 12 and 14 at the time, or 12 and 12. I was like, man, you don't want to run across somebody like that. So me and Jimmy, as soon as we met, it was like we were best friends at first sight. And the rest is history. I quit MMA that day, even though I was undefeated. And I've been in the boxing gym ever since. That was 4 years ago, almost 5.
So what were you working on today?
Inside fighting with boxing royalty Andy Nance.
LaRon first is my friend, and secondly, we have a business relationship. He's got a great coach, Jimmy Ford and Clyde Steinstein over in the city. They've done a fantastic job with LaRon. He got to 6-0 with 6 knockouts. He was an alternate in the U.S. Olympic team. I did nothing at all to get him to that point. I'm simply now stepping in right now after he's accomplished all that he's accomplished, trying to add a little something to his boxing repertoire, basically. But up until now, it's been all Jimmy Ford, all Clyde Steinstein. I've done nothing but I've helped make the fights, and I've been very supportive of him. But so this is the first time I'm actually going to help add something to his LaRon's boxing style, I guess. Really, is a couple of different things. The first thing is to fight with your guard. That's basically you get your guard, you fight with your guard, and then short punches. Those are the two things. The two things. You fight with your guard and short punches. That's it.
I hope so. If not, that's not a concern of mine. My concern is continuing to grow, get all I can out of boxing, learn as much as I can, so when the timing is right, I look good. Like I said before, boxing it's about winning fights, but it's about looking good too. And then also, the more I learn, the more I go through, the more I'm unnoticed. It's a sense of, it gives you a sense of being humble. So there are a lot of guys that are 6-0 that have gotten a lot more pub than I have, being 6-0 with 6 KOs. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine in my own skin. I'm LaRon Mitchell. I'm a good dude that's whole and complete regardless of boxing. Boxing is icing on the cake. I get a chance to spend time with quality dudes like Andy Nance, Jimmy Ford, Dennis Lawler, learn from him, Clyde Sison, Andreas, Tony at Bad to Bone Boxing, Dan Black, Team Black. All the guys that I'm around, it's priceless. So these are all memories that I'll never be able to, I won't be able to forget, even with boxing, because you get punched in the head and forget a lot of it. So. Most fighters, when they're done, they don't cool down.
The one thing he has to fight more regularly. So
shout out to Jimmy Ford. Road work. This is the technical road work because I'm on the tread. Where'd you park at? Oh, yeah.
One day, 75 degrees, and the next day.
Thank you. We out here mingling, with the others, with the people with money right now. We're trying to act like them. We just worked out. Gotta eat this. It costs $5. They ain't putting nothing on it. See how they do us? You pay a lot of money, this is what you get, just bread, meat, and cheese.